We grew up on mixtapes and neon lights.
Hey there, everybody. It's the Globetrotting Trio. I'm Amy.
I'm Shelley.
I'm Tammy.
All right, Tammy, take it away, sister.
Oh, I just get to take it away. All right. So I get to talk to you all about the cause that is near a nonprofit that's near and dear to my heart. And at Christmas time, it's even more near and dear to my heart. It is called Angel Works. And what Angel Works does, it is a small company or a small nonprofit in Ohio, and they provide services and unfortunately funerals and Christmases for children that have been diagnosed with cancer and their families. They help support their families. So I actually, we just had our board meeting yesterday. I'm actually on the board of Angel Works, and she was talking about all the stuff that she has done. So first thing I want to encourage all of you to do is to get involved in some kind of organization that is you're volunteering your time or you're donating money. So that's very important to all three of us, Amy, Shelley, and me, is that either your time or your money volunteer. And that's one of those big things on my vision board, has always been on my vision board, is that I want to give freely without worrying about anything. So Angel Works, they actually, and this is children, children under the age of 18. They provide just in Central Ohio, so just a little piece. We do 2 funerals a month, a month of children passing away from cancer. And that just it's just crazy to me to even think that our children are not getting what they need when they are diagnosed with cancer. So today, I have decided to give you some statistics, okay? The first statistic is I'm going to give you is, and these are, and I'm so sorry to be down, but these are the important things that a lot of people don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about kids with cancer, and I'm going to show you the reason why people don't talk about kids with cancer and what it does for them as children. So first of all, with our children, there are in 2022, so this is still, globally, 105,000 children died worldwide of cancer. Now, some of these things are actually the diagnosis is cancer, but that's not what killed them. And that is not part of this 105,000, even though 105,000 children dying every year from that is just crazy to me. It is absolutely crazy for sure. So now, this is the other thing, is that how much research is actually put into children's cancer. Can you guys think of how much? Or even a thought?
Like in dollar amounts or what?
Yeah. Do you think it's a lot or a little, or
It's probably less than anything else.
Yeah. I would say it's a lot, but I think Amy's right. It's still less than any other research would be my guess.
Yep. So 50 National Cancer Institute is committed to $50 million a year to do that. Now, that seems like a whole lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you what they have committed to adult cancers. Now, that 50 million is all children's cancer. So kids can have brain cancer, they can have, all kinds of cancers throughout their body. And actually, unfortunately, we actually have in Central Ohio, we have a lot of children with the brain cancer. Now, that's all cancers for children. Now, all cancers for adults, and we could break it down if we wanted to, but I'm not going to break it down right now, is $48 billion.
Wow.
That is such a huge difference in the cancer research. So the cancer research for adults, it's hard to get a child on the same medication as an adult because they're at least half the size of an adult, right? Something not even that. So we need, as a community, as America, I mean, we need to figure out something a little better for our children. And there was a campaign that a few years ago that you wrote on your hand and you said, I will take less. And, and that's exactly right. I will take less. And I know everybody that wants to help children want to take less for that. So that's the difference. So get to your, politicians out there and encourage them to do this. So what's happened in Ohio, California has also been doing it, and they have actually created, the governor and some of the senators in Ohio have created a research fund that will be, different people donating, and some excess government monies going in there. So, and that is all because of Ellie from Angel Works. Ellie from Angel Works has been, you know, what is that? Encouraging everybody to do that. So that's one of the things that I just want to be able to emphasize to all of you, is to get with your congressmen, your governors, or anything to get that cancer research done a little bit more for children than it is for anybody else. Has either one of you have been affected by children with cancer?
So one of the people on my team, her granddaughter actually is currently going through her third round of intensive chemotherapy. What they were able to do is test her. She has the gene that says she can fight off the cancer very well. Then a few weeks later, they tested her again and said, but she has the gene that says that she could actually be recurring. So she would get it again. And that was something that they just posted right before. So it's kind of ironic that you did this, because just right before here, mom posted something that her daughter said her back, her hips, her shoulders, her arm hurt so bad that she can barely move. And when she tries to breathe, it's like she can't even yawn because it just hurts so bad. So this is
Can't
true.
imagine.
It's horrible. If they have the ability to know what gene markers you have to have, why do they not have the ability to know how to fix
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Right.
And that's
And
the
they
thing,
have,
is that they're
yeah.
using, I see, I can't even, they're using the same formula for adults for chemo to
Mhm.
children, and it's killing them. I mean, it's helping some kids, but the reoccurring keeps coming. I mean, it does.
Right.
And we've actually had, I mean, I can't even tell you how many kids I've been close to since I've been working with Angel Works. And it's so sad. It is, for sure. What state does she live in, Amy?
Here, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And I was going to research to see, but if you go to the children's hospital, I think you have a children's hospital in
Oh,
Oklahoma
yeah.
City. Yeah.
Yep.
And ask for, somebody that organizes things for those cancer children. You could get involved very quickly. And that's anybody out there. And, and I met Ellie on a fluke. She's, boy, and now it's been the Ellie from Angel Works. It's been probably 14 years now that I've known Ellie, and I've raised money from that point on, and helped at Christmas time. And and you too, Shelley. Did you have any
N-
children? No.
So we don't have anyone like within our immediate circle. We do, my kids have friends that had it when they were young, when
Hmm.
they were very young, like,
Yeah.
grade school, preschool age, but we didn't know them then.
Right.
We are very fortunate to see them grow up and become, very strong adults, but they still have, even as adults, they still have tests that they have to go and get done. And, one of them will never really be out of like
Yeah.
be in the clear, so to speak.
Right.
He will have to have tests his whole life because of the kind
His
that
whole
he
life.
had. And
Yeah.
it's just something that, continually, he's 33 years old. It hangs over his
Yeah.
head.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, it's so
Absolutely.
sad.
Absolutely. There was one family that we helped last year, and it was a gentleman, a guy that was 24 years old, And he was still at Children's Hospital because he's been trying to battle this cancer since he was like 10 or 12. In the
Wow.
meantime, he's had children himself. So,
Mhm.
we were trying to buy for his children because we knew he couldn't be working. So, and that's one of the wonderful things about our organization. And the one that I love the best is actually providing Christmas for these families that may not have another Christmas together because they don't know what their child is doing. So, and it's so fun. Let me tell you, I get to deliver those presents at Christmas time, and I'm decked out. I am totally decked out. Christmas, all kinds of crazy stuff. We did Santa Claus hats and all that, but elves and all of that. But when you hear the squeals from those children, when you say, I'm from the North Pole, we have some gifts for you, and they just start squealing. And that brings so much joy to me. I couldn't imagine Christmas without doing that for Angel Works. So yeah, for sure.
How
For sure.
did you find them? How did you come to be involved with them?
With Angel Works. So years ago, and it's so crazy. I was with another company, and I had somebody that we knew that was in an accident, and we were trying to raise money for them, but we needed a 501c3 to run the money through. So I was like, I was calling everybody because, they just won't do that. I mean, people just,
Right.
whatever. And I came across Ellie, and she was like, yes, absolutely. And she was, 15 years ago, or whatever, 14, 15 years ago, she was still small. And I'm like, so tell me what do you do? And so we raised money for this family. We got to a certain point, and then the rest of the money went to Angel Works. And it has been ever since then, I have been
Nice.
very involved in it. And I just probably right before COVID is when I became a board member.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
and she's grown by leaps and bounds. It's amazing to me the things that she lobbies. That's the word I wanted
That was the
earlier.
word.
That was the word. I knew it would come to me eventually. So that she lobbies for these children. And some of their faces, I'm telling you, there's nothing like a child, just like this child. But I bet she's just this happiest little girl ever, and that's what they do is that they think about their families more than they think about themselves. And it's amazing to see their hearts, to feel them, to just to be with them, because their spirit is amazing. It really is. Even though they're suffering, their spirit is still amazing, for sure. So
100%.
yeah. If you want to get involved with Angel Works, because, obviously we do help families we've had Illinois families come because Children's Hospital here, Nationwide Children's Hospital here in Columbus, Ohio, is actually the leading children's cancer in whatever tri-state, whatever area. So we've had children from Illinois and Indiana and Kentucky and West Virginia and actually even Florida that we've actually helped. So we've helped quite a bit of children. Or if you know a child that needs and family that needs just a little extra help at Christmas time, reach out to me. But angelworks.org, angelworks.org, and you can actually get in touch with Ellie. And if you are in the Central Ohio area, we're always looking for volunteers.
Nice.
I like it. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing all of that. That is an emotional topic, and I hate it. And I wish one day that it would just be a non-issue. A
Non-issue.
non-issue
That's what our hope for and we pray for every day, right? Yeah.
every day.
Yes.
So we do appreciate everybody coming here. Thank you all for being here with us today. Thank you for doing your little part, even if it's just a few prayers. If you can't do anything monetarily, or if you have some time to volunteer, go volunteer your time. But if you've enjoyed this podcast today, I want you to please go ahead and hit that like button so that you can follow us for more. And as always, thank you for joining our wild and beautiful journey. And until next time, Keep exploring, people. Have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.
Bye,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.